Hey guys, welcome back to Operation Arsenal. We just won against Crystal Palace in the most Arsenal way ever, leaving it late, two very late goals. And actually, if you look at the live table right now, brought to you by FOTMob, by the way, download the app in the description. It's free on iOS and Android. This is the live table, so Liverpool, West Brom, Burnley and West Brom are... Sorry, did I say West Brom twice? West Ham and West Brom are still playing, so this could look a little bit different by the time this video comes out. But right now, after that win against Palace, we have 58 points. We're level with Everton. Sorry, we're 1 point behind Everton. However, look at Tottenham, also on 59 points there. West Ham... Wait, have West Ham just scored? They've gone to 60 points now. Hang on, I need to check that in a second. But right now, okay, yes, European football is still technically possible, but right now, I'm not really thinking about it. All I'm thinking about right now is St. Totteringham's Day because they lost today to Aston Villa, meaning if they lose to Leicester or draw to Leicester on the last day, on Sunday, and we beat Brighton at home, we will finish above Tottenham, which is hilarious. But let me have a look at the fixtures here. Where are we? So these haven't updated. Hang on, let me just back up here. So right now, yes, West Ham have scored. It's half-time, 1-1, and Liverpool are winning against Burnley. Firmino scored. Thank you to FOTMob for sponsoring this video. Check it out, guys. The app is fantastic. It's got everything you need at your fingertips, in your pocket, and I love it. It's free. Give it a go. There's a link in the description. Again, thank you to them. But let's talk about the game today. I've got some points I want to make because, once again, Aubameyang. Look, I'm sorry to start on a negative, but Aubameyang is doing my head in. When is Aubameyang going to look like his former self? Not just in terms of scoring goals, but he doesn't look interested. And I haven't seen that before this season. Aubameyang is always that kind of happy-go-lucky player. He always seems up for it, you know? And he's always smiling, scoring goals, playing really well. He's had some good games this season. The majority of his games have been below average or really bad. Today, he had a very below-average game. I wouldn't say he was awful. He was involved a little bit in a few of the interchanges. But in general, he just doesn't look interested. And for me, it's like playing with 10 men when we've got Aubameyang in that kind of attitude, that kind of mood. It's really quite concerning. You know, this is our final away game of the season. Technically, European football is still on the line, okay? Yes, you've recovered from malaria. Yes, it's been a really tough season for everyone, not just himself. But where's the passion that we always see from Aubameyang, that player that carried us in the FA Cup final, in the Premier League for a good season or two? He's not there anymore. It's a really strange situation. I can't remember another player that... I'm trying to think. Has there been another player like that just looks all of a sudden so disinterested? He looks like he doesn't want to be there. It's the strangest thing. People think it's since the contract. He's signed up. He's got his money. And it doesn't matter how badly he performs. He's Aubameyang. He's almost got like a golden ticket. He's got a pass. Not for me. I think we've seen it tonight. When Martinelli came on, he won us the game. There's no doubt about it. Pepe got the other 2 goals as well. Martinelli just shows a bit of energy, a bit of enthusiasm. He looked so happy at the end of the game. And then you see Aubameyang doing his usual smiling and handshaking players, but then he just walks off the pitch. I just don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. And I know Aubameyang is still a quality player, but today was another example of him looking very disinterested, looking like he doesn't really care. He didn't score today. It's not a good game for him. Simple as that. It's not just about the team, which it should be. It's about the team. And the team played well today. I mean, the stats aren't fantastic if you maybe take out the final 15 minutes. Genuinely, it wouldn't have been a surprise to me if Crystal Palace went on to win the game 2-1. But somehow, Martinelli got that goal, and then Pepe with the beautiful run, a lovely finish as well. Pepe was brilliant today. I really enjoyed his performance. I thought Chambers was good. Holding was good. Leno had a very good performance in goal. I'd be really sad if he leaves. Really would be sad. Martinelli came on and did really well. I'm trying to think. Any other outstanding performers? I think Saka was very average today. Didn't have a great game. Partey had his moments, some good play in midfield, and then randomly he'll try and chip a past 50 yards and it'll go flying out the stadium. It's a bit of a weird one with Partey. Smith Rowe was good, but then Ødegaard came on and did really well as well. So a real mix. But in general, to get the 3-1 win today was a little bit lucky. It's a bit of a flattering result. Should we talk about VAR? Oh, God, here we go. VAR. In the first half alone, there were 3 incidents involving Crystal Palace players that I think should have been punished. One of them should have been a red card, maybe even 2 of them. So let's talk about the first one, which is Schlupp, I believe. Is it Schlupp? I think it's Schlupp, isn't it? Not Schlopp. That'd be really bad if his name was Schlopp. Schloppy. Schlupp decided to basically, studs showing, stamp on Chambers' shin at the top of his ankle. Really, really aggressive, over-the-top, dangerous tackle. Now, whether he meant it or not, I'm not 100% sure. It does look like he's gone for the ball. Chambers has got there first. It looks really bad if you slow it down. So if you give him the benefit of the doubt, it's an accident. But by the letter of the law, it is dangerous play. For me, that was a red card. The more I see it, the more I think it's a red card. But let's just say the yellow card which he received is a fair enough punishment. It's a just punishment. Let's move on to the next moment. This is the one where I don't think it's that big of a deal. But Tierney is on the byline. He's running up towards the edge of the pitch. And for some strange reason, Ward decides to kick Tierney after he's cleared the ball out, just trip him up onto the floor. And by the way, Tierney's laying on the floor. He's making a bit of a meal of it. I get it. But he has been kicked. The fans then boo him for the rest of the game for cheating. Wait till they see the replay. They'll realise that actually, Ward, your 9-year servant of the club, he's been there a long time, decides just to swipe out. It's a really weird one. Fine, we let that one go. But the next one, I don't know. Okay, so there's a little bit of argy-bargy, as we call it, a little bit of a bust-up between some players. I think it was Saka who got pushed to the floor by Benteke. I mean, have you seen the size difference? That's not a problem for me. He's won a shoulder barge. Saka's gone down. But then El Neni backs up his teammate, walks up to Benteke and, has a go at him saying, what was that? Whatever. Benteke does this with his arm. Like, he puts his arm up to El Neni's kind of chin area and swipes his elbow across. And you can quite visibly see some force on El Neni's chin/neck. Nothing. It goes to VAR, I presume. We could see the VAR pictures, but nothing. Not even a yellow card for that. But he does give a yellow card for the foul on Saka and the yellow card to El Neni for fighting it and dissent. I don't know. Maybe the yellow card was for the arm up. Either way, one of those moments needed punishment. I think Schlupp should have been sent off for the ankle thing. And to be fair, I kind of feel like Benteke could have easily been sent off. We see it happen all the time to Arsenal players. Are you telling me if Granit Xhaka puts his hand up to Ward or whoever and swipes across like that, you telling me he doesn't get sent off for that? Are you telling me if Granit Xhaka stamps on Schlupp's ankle, not just the ankle, higher than the ankle, way above the height of a ball, you're telling me Xhaka wouldn't have got sent off? Of course he would have. Are you telling me if Xhaka swiped out at a player after the ball had gone out of play and just tripped them up for no reason, he would have 100% got a yellow, maybe even a red card, because it's Granit Xhaka, because it's Arsenal? I'm convinced that some of these decisions are quite simply biased and unfair, and luckily it hasn't really had an effect on the game. We potentially could have got a draw today because Benteke got an equaliser from a cross, a free kick, I think it was. It was terrible defending. But people were saying, and rightly so, that maybe he shouldn't have even been on the pitch. So it would have had an effect. But thankfully, in injury time and really, towards the end of the game, we stepped it up. The changes were positive by Arteta. I really think, though, he should get subs on a bit earlier. Martinelli coming on for 15 minutes just isn't enough. You saw what he did in those 15 minutes. Imagine if you started him, Honestly, though, good substitutions. The tactics seem to work, but it is a flattering result. 3-1 might be a bit much. But do you know what? I really enjoyed the game. It was a good game. Lots of drama. If you're a neutral, you're enjoying that match as well. And, other results have kind of gone our way with Tottenham losing, although Everton getting a win kind of sucks. Let's hope that West Brom can hold on and get a draw with West Ham, or maybe even win that. Liverpool are too far away from us. It's quite literally Tottenham, Everton and West Ham. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be back on Sunday night. Hopefully, after all of the matches are done, the season is done, with Arsenal ahead of Tottenham and potentially in a European spot. I thought it was impossible. I thought it was over, but it isn't. There is still a chance, okay? And when there's still a chance, I'm still going to hope for it. But it's the hope that kills you. Being an Arsenal fan shaves years off your life expectancy. It's just as simple as that. Thank you so much for watching this review, guys. And as I said, back on Sunday. And obviously, I'm doing so many watch-alongs right now. So make sure you follow me over on my Facebook page for the live watch-alongs. We've got, Champions League final, Europa League final, playoff final, the games on Sunday. It's going to be a lot. So make sure you follow. And I'll see you next time.